Well, welcome back everybody, and welcome to another Foggy Lens photography adventure. And in this episode, it's our first day in Sedona, Arizona. So follow along and see what our favorite hikes were for the day. And after today, you'll see a couple more days of what we found were the best hikes in Sedona to do on a short time. So follow along. Well, good morning everybody. We've come a long way to get at the warm weather, which we have not found. We are here in, well, I guess it's near Sedona, about 10 miles from Sedona. And it's basically 0 degrees, or 30, whatever it is in. It's cold, but it's nice. And we are way in the middle of nowhere, doing a trail to a cave that's apparently, it's called Robbers Roost. Apparently it was used for thieves, and they used to rob, I would imagine it was stagecoaches and stuff back then, and they would hide out in this Robbers Roost where they could see people coming to try to catch them. So it's around 5 kilometers total. The walk, mostly flat, I think. So yeah, let's go check out Robbers Roost, see what it looks like. For those of you thinking to do this trail, it says the last half mile of driving requires all-wheel drive, high clearance vehicle, and let me tell you, they're not kidding. There's huge ruts. Do not bring a all-wheel drive vehicle up there. Save yourself the torture of getting unstuck. It's bad. This little spot here is okay. I'll flip you around. But the beginning of it was bad. I wouldn't even bring my Dodge Ram up there. If you've got a lifted, Tacoma or a big Jeep or something like that, you'll make it. But any kind of stock vehicle, stock pickup truck or anything like that, don't bother. You're gonna get stuck, or you're gonna just fight. It's only a half mile. Not worth it. Plus, you can use the hike just like I can.
Bandit will be mad, babe.
Here's a few of the locals. Excuse me, which way to the cave? Oh, keeping it to yourself, huh? Just like you locals. Well, we thought it was actually that mesa back there, but it's not. It's the one further up here. Maybe it's that one. If you can see that or not. Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of the screen now. There's a helicopter up at the top of the ridge. Just kind of scanning the ridge. And won't be able to see it in the camera, but you can hear it. Sure. It's just literally following the ridge line. If they're looking for somebody or something, or yeah, we think we're headed to this mesa here, but we're not sure. We'll see. We're just following all trails, so the locals wouldn't give us any help. I asked them, but they didn't even talk to me. Rude. You guys know the way to the cave? More locals. You guys know the way to the cave? These locals. No? Can you just point? That way? Is it that way? Oh, brutal. Well, I suspected to have the place to ourselves on a Monday morning, mid-January. But there is a Jeep up there. I can see a red Jeep parked at the high clearance parking lot. Or at the end of the trail, I don't even know, but looks like somebody tried to get up here and literally punctured something, because there's a trail, like a oil trail, which I could easily see you doing. Some pretty big rocks in the road. Hoping that's water, but it sure looks greasy. And as you can see, most water evaporates. So I'm going to say it's probably a oil leak from somebody who tried to get up here in something that they shouldn't have. And I guess this is our butte that we have to climb up there. We're almost at the point where we turn right. And the instructions were stay as far left as you can and go as high up as you can, which is what I was told at the pub, or sorry, at the brewery last night. So let's see what we can find. Well, I guess I stand corrected. If you're brave or stupid, you can get a stock Jeep up here. I wouldn't drive up here with those passenger rated tires, but no, maybe I don't give them credit. But I think this is where our trail takes off. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, warmed up enough now. I got to take my gloves off. Still not quite a breeze, but a breeze blowing. So and this is our trail here. It's a little bit steep in this first spot here. It just kind of goes down into the valley and then back up the other side to this mesa, where somewhere up there is Robbers Roost. Pretty well marked trail so far. Looks like it gets a fair amount of traffic actually. We're about 3/4 of the way there. It's on the uphill now, which is always an unfortunate thing. You can see the mesa right here. We have to make our way all the way around the left apparently and over to that far face. So let's see what it looks like when we get up there. I think that's the worst of the uphill. What? It's only a few steps. Hope we're going the right way. Should stay left, so I'm gonna go this way. I don't know. Hold on. Let me check my old trails. Alright. I think this is the place we're supposed to be in. Now I believe comes the sketchy spot where it says not good for people with fear of heights, which I have. I guess we'll see how bad it is. Sure if it's this way or that way. Try this way first. Try this way. I don't know. Lots of shoe prints going this way, so I guess this is the sketchy part. You gotta go out along this face here. Yeah, you wouldn't want to slip. I'm okay. It's not that bad. Not that good also, but there it is. And those people are camped in there. Wonderful. Well, gonna have to try to get some photos without the camp in set up. It's all right. You're fine. It's fine right here. It's just that one spot. You're fine. It's not slippery or anything. You can make it. Just put your hands on the wall and.
I have to take off my shoes.
No, you don't need to take off your shoes. You're fine. You're fine. Just.
Sit down.
No, don't sit down. Face the wall and walk. Don't look that way. Just face the wall. Don't even look down. Just face the wall and walk. You're fine. I didn't realize camping in Robbers Roost was an option, but I guess these guys have done that. It's a beautiful view from here, though. Oh, we'll casually ask them to get out of the way, and then we'll see about taking some photos. Ooh, big step. And there it is, Robbers Roost. We'll just kill some time, wait for the tents to get taken down, and see about getting a picture. Sorry, I had to unplug the microphone. I didn't have it turned on yet, so we're going to make our way in the cave. The campers have finally made their way out. And here's the cave. No, it's not. So we're gonna make our way in here. Get set up here in the back of the cave. And get a cool photo. Alright, so here we are in the cave. Another couple came up. Had to wait for them to leave as well. But it's a very cool scene. So this is where they used to hide out. And then you can see the valley this way. And this is where they used to be able to see if there was people coming up, either up this way, or you can kind of see 180 degrees. This is obviously hand worn, I would think. Sorry, that's in the sun, but it's a very interesting spot. Yeah, there's not much else here. Some cactus and... Jay, you wouldn't be able to get up here without them knowing. Good spot to hide out, and you'd see them coming around the corner. Plus, not a bad place to hang out. Especially if you're counting loot. Anyway, took a few photos. I had to borrow the girlfriend's 10 to 24, which is like 15 to... whatever, 15 to 30 or something on full frame. We did take some photos. I had to do some HDR kind of photos because it's super dark in the cave. And just in case, I put some, I did some raw photos on my iPhone as well with the wide angle, and whatever the heck turned out from that batch of photos, here they are in the cave. I almost forgot, the girl at the brewery last night said make sure you check out the pictographs, and there are some here. Isn't that neat? Look at that. Anybody knows what they are, let me know. looks like a horse or a animal of some kind. These ones are too badly faded because idiots carve their names and stuff over them. That one looks like an animal of some kind too. Can't tell what that is. Probably an alien. So, what do you think?
It's nice here. I love it.
Glad you didn't chicken out? All right, let's make our way back to the car. Hopefully the photos turned out good. If they did, you saw them. And we'll head back to the car and head towards Sedona. Time to make our way back over the sketchy trail. I'll film when I go over there. Yeah, so again, for anyone that wants to come here like I did and was wondering what the sketchy part is like, you have to go around this hill, which this is the easy part. The sketchy part is where she is right now. It gets very narrow and kind of tilted there. But it's not bad. I'm not good with heights and it didn't really bother me all that much. And it literally is only maybe 30 feet, something like that. Yep, you just got one more big step to go and you're over. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just you're fine. Just step down. You're over the spot already. So that's the sketchy spot if you're thinking. So this is the beginning of the high clearance section. Like I was saying, I guess if you kept all the way on this left side, it wouldn't be too bad, but you can see this right side is bad business. The left side here, even if you stay all the way left, you might, if you got up on that bank, be able to just kind of nick this spot here, but I don't know. I don't think the compass would have made it. I'll turn around and let you guys have a look at it. So if you're thinking of bringing your vehicle, this is what you have to go over if you want to not do the hike up the road. Okay, off to Sedona. All right, well, we went to Sedona for lunch. How was your margarita?
It's very good.
Feel relaxed now? So, Courthouse Butte, Bell Rock. We're just kind of wandering around to see what we might want to take a picture of. Not supposed to be a great sunset tonight, but tomorrow, on the other hand, is supposed to be beautiful. So, we'll look around and do a bit of scouting. So we decided to come up here for a while. It just literally climbs up the face of this butte. Sure which way we're supposed to go. This way it looks like. Pretty cool. Well, I tried to take a picture of Courthouse Rock, but it's really bright right now, so I don't know what I decided to do is I got down in between these trees here and kind of used them to frame it. The light's nice on the trees. It's kind of dappled or whatever. I focused once on Courthouse Rock and then once on the trees at f8. I'll blend those two shots. And here's how it turned out. We found this interesting dead tree here, and I set the camera up quite low, right up beside these cactuses and this dead tree, and kind of eliminated a lot of this, and then just put the Bell Rock in the background, and here's how this turned out. Alright, we're headed down. Hopefully a couple of those shots turned out half decent. It's pretty bright tonight. I'm gonna try to find the spot where you get the reflection shot of Cathedral Rock. I think it's at this farm that you're supposed to go to, so I'm gonna look into that and we're gonna try to make our way there. Right, well, in an odd turn of events, was trying to get to the ranch, which has a little creek, and it kind of makes a pool and you can get a reflection shot. We followed the directions to that, ended up at this trail, because there's a gate across the road. Started hiking on it, so I pulled up my maps, and this is the Slick Rock, it's the secret Slick Rock trail. So I guess now we're doing this, which is what we were going to do tomorrow night anyway, but guess we'll do it tonight. Worst case, use it as a scouting mission for tomorrow, in which the sunset is supposed to be much nicer. Well, we'll go check it out. We were laughing, we can see there's mountain bike trails. We were saying, God, that would be the wrong trail to take on a mountain bike and fall. Everywhere you look, it's cactuses, cacti. What's the plural of cactus? Cactua. Well, we have arrived at the secret Slick Rock. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get any reflection shots today. Not at this site, anyway. Still a nice view of the Courthouse Rock. Courthouse Rock? Is that what I said? Did I say this was Courthouse Rock? No. Sorry. Cathedral Rock, not Courthouse Rock, Cathedral. Yeah, there's so many of them. Cathedral Rock. Yeah, you could see how in the fall or maybe in the spring, these might pool with water, but not at the moment. They are very dry. Yeah, the shot I was looking for was something like this, where there was a cactus with a pool of water. Here you get something like this. You get the cactus with the pool of water and then the reflection. But there is no water, so it's a plane. So we're just gonna look around a little bit and see what we can see. All right, well, we decided this isn't the location for us tonight. It's too harsh and there's no pools or anything. So we're gonna try to make our way around to that mill that I was trying to get to in the first place. It's actually kind of right down below us and I can see there's water in it. So see if we can go down there and maybe work a reflection shot or something. Let's go. It's, what time is it now? Almost 4 o'clock. We got an hour and a half till sunset. We're not gonna get a nice sunset, but I was thinking if we could get something where the peaks were glowing and got a reflection or something. Let's see what we can get. All right, so we've reached kind of this, well, it was $12 to get in here. Red Oak Creek. And it was a historic mill at one time. You can see, I don't know if you can see over my shoulder here, there's a water wheel and Anyway, I asked the lady there, where's that iconic shot of the... She goes, oh yeah, I don't know if you can really get that anymore. There's a tree that's grown up in the middle of the... So I don't know if we're going to be able to get the shot that I came here for, but we'll get something, I'm sure. You can always throw the polarizer and the ND on too to... I think this is the spot too, but let's see. We'll go out there and see what we can find. So I'm wandering around in the oaks here, trying to... There is a path. I don't mean wandering aimlessly, but I'm trying to find a way across to that other bank, but I don't think there's any way. I'm actually surprised there's this much water in here. But that's not the way. So we have to make our way out, and these are all prickle bushes, so I don't want to get caught. And see if we can find something different. Well, I've tried in a lot of different places to get across the creek, but I couldn't find anywhere that was like less than knee deep. But I'm not prepared to get knee deep in the water in January when it's like 5 degrees out, not knowing if I'll even get a picture or not. So we're just going to continue further along here and see what we come out to. As we get closer to the rock, maybe the water will get shallower. All right, so we did manage to find in one spot that did have a decent reflection. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people, but we'll be able to Photoshop them out, I think. Anyway, here's what I got. First few shots were kind of like that. It's a pretty nice reflection, and then the other ones, I did a vertical with this kind of old knotty root and rock in the foreground, and then the beauty of Cathedral Rock in the back, but these trees are obscuring it now, which is too bad, but hey, what do you do? And hopefully a couple of them turned out. If they did, here they are now. Here's what we captured. All right, well, hopefully some of those shots turned out. I threw the telephoto on at the end, so you probably saw a shot or something from that. I'm not sure how they turned out, but I might have thrown one in there. And I guess that's it. It's after 5 o'clock now. What time is it exactly? Yeah, 5:02. And we need to be out of the park by 5:30, so we're hiking back. The sun goes down in about 15 minutes, so we don't want to be in here in the dark hiking. And we have an hour and 15-minute drive back or something. Or maybe it's not quite that long, 50 minutes or something. So I guess that's it from day one in Sedona. So hopefully you liked the video and the photos. Leave a comment below what you thought. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for day 2 and more exciting adventures in Sedona. So don't forget to watch for next week's video. See you around, everybody. Bye till next week. Well, we couldn't resist stopping at this viewpoint on the way out. The light's just gorgeous right now in the valley. That's Cathedral Rock that you can see right in the middle there. And we were kind of right down there earlier, where those kind of light gray looking trees are. That's where we were behind that. And then that earlier was where we were, where the slick rock was. But we stopped and yeah, I'm taking a shot here. Just a simple, straightforward shot. f6.4 is like 1/30th of a second, I believe. Yeah, 1/30th of a second, ISO 125. And yeah, light's gorgeous, so here's the last shot for the evening. Whoa, okay, now that's really it for the night. We were already on our way back, but we just had to stop, pull over. The light was so nice. Anyway, good night, everybody from Sedona. Stay tuned for next week. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Bandit will be mad, babe.